everyone, it's Amber, and today I'm going to be talking about the books that are on my TBR for the month of August. So August is a pretty chill month for me, except for the fact that I go back to school in August at the end. So other than that, it's a pretty low-key month, so I should have a good amount of time for reading, and hopefully I can get a lot of books read. In July I read 6 books, so I'm hoping to read 7 this month. That is my goal, and as you guys know, I never stick to TBRs, so this is definitely just like an outline of a TBR. It's not anything that I have to stick to. I'm not very strict about my TBRs, but that being said, I do have an idea of the books that I am thinking that I'm going to be in the mood for in August, and I'm going to share that with you anyway, even though I probably won't stick with it. But maybe this month is the month that I'm going to stick with it. The first book that is on my TBR this month is one that I started in July, and that is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince by J.K. Rowling. I love Harry Potter so much with all my heart, and I'm in such a Harry Potter like mood. Like, you know when you just get in those moods that you're just like, Harry Potter is everything and it's just life, and then you just like cry. I literally like cried during the first movie, like when he was playing Quidditch. Like, it's a happy moment, but I was just crying like tears of pride and joy for Harry. Like, I don't know, I'm in one of those moods right now, so I figured that now it's a good time to finish the Harry Potter series finally. And I have seen all the movies tons and tons of times. I grew up with the movies, but I have yet to finish the books. So I've been listening and reading and alternating between the audiobook and the physical book for the past couple books, and I just read The Order of the Phoenix, and now I'm moving on to Half-Blood Prince. I am about 400 pages in, so I'm definitely going to be able to finish this month. The other books that I started in July that I really want to finish this month are Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo, which I started and I'm about 120 pages into it. So I really want to be able to finish this during the month of August and maybe even move on with the series, but I'm not putting the rest of the series on my TBR just in case. And I've also started Star-Crossed by Josephine Angelini. This is one that I'm not 100% sure I'm going to get to in August. I might get to it, but I also might get distracted and not get to it, but this is on my TBR regardless because I started it and I only read a chapter, so I could just restart it at a later date, but I don't know. I haven't really decided. The next book on my TBR is one that is probably pretty predictable considering the other book that is on my TBR, and that is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Of course, I'm going to want to continue with the series for Harry Potter after I finish Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. I am nervous and excited to read this. My favorite thing about Harry Potter is like the characters and watching them go through their day-to-day lives in Hogwarts, and I honestly would just read like 7 books about them just going between classes even if nothing happened. So I'm nervous about this one because there isn't much of Hogwarts in it, and I am nervous to start it, and I'm hoping that I'll really like it and that it'll be a good conclusion. And I was nervous to start The Raven King, and it ended up being an amazing conclusion to the series, so I feel like this is gonna be the same way. I mean, it's Harry Potter, like how can you not like it? But I'm nervous that I won't like it as much as the rest of them because I really just love like the Hogwarts parts. To go with that, since I have read the 5th, 6th, and 7th one soon, very recently, like within the past couple weeks, and I read the 4th one about a year ago, so those are all pretty fresh in my mind, but the first 3 Harry Potter books are not very fresh in my mind, so I really want to reread them, and I think this is going to be a perfect thing for me to read at this time of year when like everyone's going back to school, and I don't know. Harry Potter's just so magical that I just love it so much, and I just always want to be reading one of the Harry Potter books. So I'm planning to reread the first 3 books, and those are Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone or Philosopher's Stone, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, and Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, which is my favorite movie, but my favorite book is the 4th one. And then also I really want to reread the 4th one too, but I don't know if I'm going to get to that this month because the 4th one's my favorite book. I don't know if I'm going to get to that one this month, but maybe I will. But these ones are pretty short. I think I can get through at least the first one, if not the second one, and possibly the 3rd one, but I don't really know. But I just feel like once I finish the journey, I'm just gonna want to restart again and just reread the first 3 because I completely forget reading the books. Like, I remember I read them in middle school. That was like years and years and years ago. That was a long time ago. And that was the only time I ever read them, so I don't remember it very well, and I just want to reread them. at an older age and with a fresh mind and a new perspective, and I'm excited to reread them, and I'm hoping to collect more of my Audible credits. Right now I have 2 credits left, so I can buy The Deathly Hallows and I can buy The Sorcerer's Stone. The next book that is on my TBR for this month is A Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue, which I've heard so many great things about and I'm super excited to get into. I actually won this book in a giveaway. I just know that this is about this guy named Monty, and he is going on his tour of Europe. When you come of age, you're supposed to go on like a tour of Europe. He is in love with his best friend, and I believe his best friend's name is Percy, so there's like a cute ship in this book, and there's also like a real like ship. You see what I did there? It seems like it's gonna be so good, and I've heard that it's really funny, so I'm just like so excited for this, and I'm so hyped for it, and I want to read it when I'm hyped for it. The next book on my TBR is Daughter of the Pirate King by Trisha Levenseller. I believe that's who it's by. I have this on hold in the library on an ebook copy, and I'm #1 on the hold for the 1 copy that they have, so I should be getting that this month. So if I do, I'm planning to read it, but if I don't end up getting it this month, then I'll just read it next month. But I just wanted to put this on my TBR because I am holding that on the library on overdrive. And the last book I'm going to put on my TBR this month is Lady Midnight by Sandra Clare, and I know what you guys might be thinking. #1, you have a lot of books on your TBR, and #2, this is a giant book. Why are you putting it on your TBR in addition to all the other giant books you have in your TBR? I'm just putting this on every single TBR until I read it because I just need to read this book so badly, and I just haven't yet. And I literally bought it the day it came out, and I pre-ordered it, and I still haven't read it. And I just feel like a failure at life, but I'm gonna try this month to read it. I definitely am not going to finish every single one of these books, but I'm just putting them on my TBR so that I have choices. But my top priority books on this TBR for August are probably Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince and the Deathly Hallows, and Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, and Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. Those are probably my top priority books of the month that I really want to read this month. The rest of them I could read definitely a different month, especially because of the audiobook situation with Harry Potter, that I just really want to get the other audiobooks before I read them. So my top priority are definitely Gentleman's Guide, Shadow and Bone, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Deathly Hallows, and Sorcerer's Stone. So those are 5 books. I think I can finish 5 books this month, but these are just all the ones that I am contemplating reading this month. So that is it for my giant August TBR video. If you guys enjoyed it, please feel free to give it a thumbs up, and you can also subscribe down below if you want to see more of my videos, and definitely leave down there the books that you guys are planning to read in August because I would definitely love to hear. Make sure to subscribe down below if you want to see more of my videos, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!